Ariana Grande has returned. I am so excited for her new single Positions and her new album Positions, which is coming out next Friday. This is really exciting because we haven't gotten any solo music from her since Break Up With Your Girlfriend on Board from the Thank You Next album, which that era was absolutely iconic. Like, probably one of the biggest modern pop eras of music of all time. So she has big shoes to fill, but I think with this new era, she is going to continue that streak of continuously breaking records and setting the bar even higher for all the other pop artists. Word on the street is that Positions, this new single, and her new album is going to be almost fully R&B, which is something as a day one fan I have been waiting for, because I think R&B suits her voice the best. You know, her runs, her riffs, her whistles, her belts really mesh with the R&B vibe, and I think that's where she excels the most. So if that is the direction of this current single and album, I think I will be super pleased. The team behind this new single is A+. We have Nyjah Charles, who is a co-writer of the song, and if you guys don't know who she is an icon in the making. She has written songs for the likes of Beyonce, yes Beyonce. She wrote Rain on Me with Lady Gaga, and she's written songs for a plethora of other artists, and I think she is going to be one to watch. I think on this album too, I think she has songwriting credits on a couple songs coming on this album. I'm not sure, I have no idea, but I'm assuming she does. So I'm really excited to see what they wrote. Also, we got London on the track and TB Hits on this new song, and if you guys know me and my previous reactions, I have voiced my opinion on TB Hits' Tommy Brown, who is one of Ariana's longtime collaborators. I love every song that he produces, so I'm sure that this current song is going to blow me off my feet. I think he vibes with Ariana so well. I think they get each other musically, and I love that she is continuously collaborating with these other artists and creators who mesh with her and her message and her voice and her persona. And I think that right there is hit making 101. I'm excited. This is super exciting. I'm gonna listen to the song first, and then I'm gonna do the music video. But if you guys are new here, let me just introduce myself. My name is Tyler Thompson, and I make music reactions, lifestyle content, and Let's Talk videos here on YouTube. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more content from me. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Hold up, can we just talk about this cover art though? She is serving us body, she is serving us sex appeal. I'm all for this like sex vibe that this is giving off, and I know she has a song called Nasty coming up on her new album, which is another sex song, so I'm here for it. She's in her late 20s, she's a full grown ass adult, and I think her fans are also adults as well. Like, we've grown with her since day one, and we are all adults, and we can all handle this new kind of more empowered and sexual Ariana. So let's get into it. Ooh, plucking strings. Ooh, violin. The vocals are so smooth. Oh, I love that line. Oh, it's like butter. She just rides the beat on every song. Oh, I love those runs. Favorite line. I love that it's mid-tempo. Such a pretty song. Oh. That whistle though, wait, we have to go back. Hey, that whistle though. Oh, here we go. I think this is, yeah, it is, the little snippet she put. I love that this is a mid-tempo kind of R&B pop song. I think if she went with kind of like a banger, kind of like a Seven Rings, or like some, like No Tears Left to Cry, one of those types of songs, I think it would just be more of the same. Meaning, I think with Rain on Me, which was a huge hit globally, like she did that. She did the soaring vocal, the high dance production. And I think with this, it's kind of good to show versatility and do kind of like a mid-tempo, easy listening kind of R&B pop hit. Interestingly, I think this is like definitely one of her more R&B infused pop songs, kind of along the same lines of the Thank You Next era, which I am not complaining about. I want her to go more and more into that R&B vibe. I think this is definitely more poppy than the Nasty snippet we got, but I'm assuming they did that as the lead single because they wanted something a little bit more radio friendly. And I do think, even with this single, she's going into a much more R&B heavy pop sound. I also think that this sounds super similar to early 2000s Justin Timberlake, which is not a complaint at all. I'm a huge JT fan, and it kind of reminds me of that classic Timbaland kind of production. So I think that's really cool and exciting, and I loved it. I loved the meaning behind the song. At first, I think, I didn't know where it was going. It was very kind of like, I'll cook and clean for you, which I think is very not Ariana and not with the female empowerment message. But as the song progressed, she explained that these are things that she normally wouldn't do, but she really likes this person enough that she would consider doing anything to please them, which there's nothing wrong with that. If anyone who's watching has ever been in love, you know that when you really like someone, you would do anything for them, and you would hope that that is reciprocated. And I really like this kind of love message that she's promoting in this song. Thank You Next and Sweetener were both kind of dark albums. Sweetener definitely is supposed to be this kind of sweet and uplifting message, but it was tackling these difficult themes. And I think with this, she's setting it up to be more of kind of a love album. You know, she is moving on from that. She wants to move on from that, and she's found love, and she wants to move forward now instead of dwelling in the past. And I think that's a really good place to be as an artist after just tackling really difficult things on her past 2 albums. So let's get into the music video next. Okay, this thumbnail is serving me cooking in the kitchen vibes. I'm assuming that's a reference to the line in the song. It's 10 hours in, and there's already 8.4 million views, which is incredible, and I wonder if that is beating her previous singles, so we'll see. Why won't this focus? Focus on me, baby. Focus. Focus on me. She's in the White House. Let's go. Oh my god, Toulouse in the picture. Give me a boardroom full of women, and diverse women. Yes, queen. Switching, ooh, the editing. Those tatas are out. I'm living for these looks right now. The hair, the earrings, serve some Jackie O. She is the moment. She is an icon. Give me body. The production design on this is impeccable. In the costuming, whoever did wardrobe, they deserve awards. I love that this came out after the final presidential debate. What a timely statement. I love that she's handing out medals to the female USPS workers. That music video exceeded any expectation that I had. I didn't even have an expectation because I had no idea what to expect. but the looks, by far the best look she's ever had in a music video. The body, she is a grown-ass woman, and I think that is what this album is going to convey, is that she has grown so much through her trauma and through her pain, and she is a grown-ass woman, and she demands the respect that she has earned. I think that's a really good place to be after both the Sweetener and Thank You Next eras. I think this is going to be her Butterfly meets Erotica moment. Butterfly is Mariah Carey's, I think it's her 6th album, as well as this being her 6th album. And Erotica was Madonna's 5th album. And both of those albums really cemented Mariah and Madonna as icons and forces to be reckoned with, and independent and empowered women. And I think this music and this era from Ariana is going to also showcase that. You know, she has worked so hard, she has been through so much, and she deserves the respect from her audience, from her peers, from the industry. And she is going to be mature, and she's going to create music that is for grown-ass women, men, adults. She doesn't want to be pigeonholed into this kiddie corner. But at the same time, I love that she still is playful. She still has her dogs and her family and her friends. You know, she still is Ariana Grande. She's not a whole new person, but she is still herself, but she is grown. And that's such an exciting place to be. I love this single. I would love anything she does. I have been a day one fan. I love her so, so much. And I am so excited for this album coming next week. Also, word on the street is that there is a single coming out on Monday, a promo single called Make Love. And I noticed in the song, she sings a line, I think it's like, make a lot of love on a Monday. So I don't know if that's a hint or just a coincidence, but I'm pretty sure that promo single is coming because it came from the same insider who has been feeding us correct information this entire era. So I'm assuming it is coming, and I'm interested to see what vibe that song has. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited. This is just such an exciting week. Amidst all of the chaos of like this election and coronavirus and everything that is going wrong in this world, it's amazing that these artists are creating such important music and messages in that music. And this is just something that all of us fans can look forward to and be happy about in the midst of the chaos. So thank you, Ariana. Thank you to Team Ariana and everyone involved in this project. The song, the music video is a smash, and I cannot wait for this album. If you guys liked this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below your reaction to the songs and anything that I said, and I will be sure to respond. And yeah, subscribe if you want more content. I have some more Ariana content coming this week, which I'm excited to share. And we have that album reaction coming at the end of this week. So I'm excited for that, and I will see you guys for that.